kicker Robbie Gould set to get us started. And off we go from Cleveland. A fairly short kick from the 14. And he's able to get it across the 20 to the 25-yard line.
Their own 25-yard line.
On play action, Vick. And it's hauled in by Austin Hooper. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 19 yards right off the bat. And a quick first down. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. From the gun, Vick gets this to Kareem Hunt, his running back. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Working out of the gun, Michael Vick. Going deep here for Landry. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Derwin James with a pick. And the return goes up to his own 17-yard line.
By the Falcons.
They may have thrown the interception, obviously less than ideal, but I think they also sent a message that they're going to push the ball downfield in this one.
Yeah, not afraid to take their shots right away, huh? What was that, like a 9-9-9 route? 9 meaning go? Just went ahead and went for it. Didn't work out so well because it certainly appeared the defense was prepared. But I'm with you. Okay, so it didn't work this time. Doesn't mean we won't try it again later.
They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here, he throws it away, and now it's 3rd. So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. On the move to his left, and that will be incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
And here's Dixon to punt now as he gets this one away. And this will be down just inside the 30-yard line.
Alexander on the return. The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. They were intercepted the first time they had the football, but now they get it back, and it's still 0-0.
And because of that, you know what the thought process is? Interception. What interception? It didn't really happen because they gave up no points. So go back on the attack. Go back and run the offense you believe will be successful. Find your playmakers and give them the football.
He's going to wind up and air it out. He's got it at the 15. And he takes this thing way down into Atlanta territory. It's a big play there for the Browns. 53 yards from down at the 12. It's 1st and 10. Vick loses the football. It's out. But I think a Brown was able to recover, and they'll indeed hold on to the ball here. Able to fall on it, but look where they recovered it. That's a big loss.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
The throw on second down from Vick, incomplete.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit, even for those big tight ends. But you would think.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by Jair Alexander. Well, no doubt a very disappointing end to what was a pretty strong opening drive.
They had 3 points in their back pocket. It was there for them. If you don't like what you see, just throw it away. Make sure you get those points on the board. Don't get too greedy. He forced it there. You saw the end result.
And he will finally be taken down up at the 48. It's a big play there for Atlanta. 41 yards. The big play has them all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Looking for Johnson, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Denzel Ward. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line.
Intercepted. The Browns take over 1st and
this will probably be the last play of the quarter. So here's Vic following the interception. And he completes it to Hunt. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. Give him 14 on the play. And it'll give him a fresh set of downs.
1st and 10 at the 50.
We're scoreless after 1.
That's the end of the 1st quarter with no score.
On to the second from Cleveland. It's the Browns in control of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Vic now from the 50. Oh, and now Vic throwing another interception. Picked up by Deion Jones, the linebacker. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line. So that is 3 interceptions now in this first half. And you hate to ask the question, but let's be honest. We're thinking about it. Do you need to go in a different direction next year?
Potentially. We know that he's probably not going to be on the Pro Bowl ballot. That's not really his stature here. But he has been their starting quarterback game. So they've got to weigh things about who's behind him. Do they think he can snap it back into gear? Maybe change up the play calling to help him out a little bit.
And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. After getting stuffed on 1st down, not much better there. 2-yard gain.
It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. The Browns D locked in on 3rd down. Brings up 4th.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
And this one hits at the 1, continues on into the end zone for a touchback.
20-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see. Do they rely more on the ground game here?
They may have to change things offensively to try and settle things down, not just for the guy throwing the ball, but for the rest of the offensive unit, because their confidence has to be shaken a little bit. And you just wonder, is the backup going to start to warm up a little bit over on the sideline?
Throwing again, Vic on 2nd and 10. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. Good coverage that time by the linebacker, Deion Jones.
You could tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Flush to his right. He can run for it, and he will. And that's not nearly going to be enough. Stopped at the 22, and he needed plenty more. He opted to go with a scramble, gets 2 yards, and now it's 4th. Looking left side, and it's complete. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. Facing a 4th down, they come away with 18 yards and the 1st down conversion. 2 minutes on the clock in what's been a scoreless first half. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job's a little bit easier for this halftime.
Need to give the coach some highlights here.
Yes, we do.
So second down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. To throw again. Vick. Going right side here, and that's complete. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. Second down pass play got them 8 yards. Now they've got a 3rd and a couple remaining. And it's complete. Hooper.
That's good.
Nice 3rd down conversion and even 20 yards.
I'd have to say that whenever you see a good post-route run, they do not like to let it end without the catch. Hence, that great diving play.
Yeah, lay it up there, let him go get it, and he got it. That throw by Vick, incomplete. He was looking for Odell Beckham that time. And now it's second down.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Now, meanwhile, the throw by Vick, incomplete. It was knocked away. Good coverage that time by Derwin James. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. It'll be Vick once more. That one is caught by Hunt. And they move this all the way down to the 9. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. So 1st and goal from the 9-yard line. This will be caught at about the 6. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. And Vick's throw there incomplete. Landry the intended target, but now it's 3rd and goal.
Down near the goal line, things really get physical. You're always anticipating a running play, but when they do throw it, things happen quickly. A little bit of a bang-bang play there that falls incomplete.
Flushed out right. And he'll score. Touchdown, Browns. Michael Vick, as the first half is winding down, as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon.
Well, I'd have to say that for him, that was an all-encompassing drive because it was his arm that got his team down to that point, but his legs that finished the deal. Give him credit for making it happen.
This one fielded at the 5. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10. At their own
about set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. We're under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play here is be safe.
That is the wise play because if you think about trying to fool them here, here's what you're facing. You're facing a loosened up secondary, playing a lot deeper than normal. So even if you run some type of misdirection, you're only going to fool them for a second or so. And guess what? They're so deep, they're really not going to be out of position. Take the knee, get to the locker room.
Looking downfield for Jones. Incomplete, and we're down to 8 seconds now. The Pro Bowl wideout Julio Jones is intended receiver. But now it's 3rd down. They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Looking deep for Julio, and that's caught inside the 35. And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done? And after that touchdown, we are just a PAT away from a tie game. And I know everyone's going to look at it and go, guess what? Tie game, all even. They just scored. If they kick this extra point and tie it, they're going to feel like they're the ones that are in control.
So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Set and ready to go for the second half. One touchdown apiece, 7-7 our score from the 6. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
I don't want to seem absurd, but that boy's a gangster. Focusing on me, live in Tel Aviv. Barbados with the hustle, pockets LIDs. Distinctive destinations, all I want to see.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted.
If you and me, you do
Picked
this
off by
too.
Jordan Poyer. Not the way you envision things to start out the third quarter. One play and already a turnover.
It's interesting. You and I were talking with the coach, and he talked about how at halftime, as a play caller, he wanted to make sure he got a new script going for the second half, not just the one that he operated off of to start the game. Nowhere on that script did it have that result.
A gain of 6 there on first. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
At the Falcons.
From the shotgun, it's Vick. And his throw here's incomplete. Kareem Hunt, his running back, the intended receiver. And it's 3rd and 4.
Brings up third.
Well, they were handed great starting field position on this drive, but now they face a 3rd and 4. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave him with a 4th down. And he's going to go down. Sack him back right around the 30. The Browns unable to move the chains on 4th down. And the Falcons defense stands tall. They'll get the football back. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. 3rd quarter action. Appreciate you joining us from Cleveland, Ohio. 2nd and 10. And now a throw here secured by his running back out of the backfield. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. 25 yards there on the catch and run. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 45-yard line. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Jordan Poyer. And he'll bring it all the way back, just a yard or 2 shy of midfield. 2nd straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to nerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one, or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. Right off the bat, it's a 1st down to start the drive, 12 yards.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
1st down, Vick. And that's caught by the tight end, Bryant. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. That one goes for 24 yards. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. That throw by Vick, incomplete.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
It's a 10-yard gain there to set him up 1st and goal. From the gun, Vick. And he's got it. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. That'll bring up 2nd and goal after the gain of 5. 2nd and goal from the 1. Operating from the gun, Vick. And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland. Harrison Bryant there to make the grab. And the Browns have taken the lead.
For the point after.
You get get down near the goal line, this is where having a sure-handed tight end becomes a luxury, and it pays off big time, especially when the defense sells out against the run. He finds himself open for an easy touchdown.
Extra point by Seibert, up and good, and that makes the score 14-7. This one fielded at the 5. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. And 3 interceptions in this game. And I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4 is kind of, you're like, oh, man, I can't throw 4.
No, what's interesting is, what do the coaches decide to do now? Having thrown 3, do you alter your offensive strategy? Do you take the ball out of his hands and maybe turn to the running game? Or do you have that supreme confidence that he's going to turn things around?
We'll see what they do.
Falcons 7.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And, he took that in one-handed. What a grab. This duo locked in. 14 yards there and a first down. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. And it's knocked away and incomplete. The veteran Andre Johnson the target on that one. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. On play action, they'll throw. Eluding the pressure right. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. That's caught by Jackson. And they move this all the way down to the 9. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a 1st down.
And he'll take this from the 9 down to about the 7.
Number 34,
The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal. And this is caught for a Falcon touchdown. Odell Beckham there to make the grab. And the Falcons are an extra point away from tying the football game. And we are tied here in the 4th quarter.
That ties the game at 14. Robbie Gould set to kick off.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. A fairly short kick from the 14. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. Play action now. Vick. Throw left side complete. It's Hunt. That catch good for only a couple.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
Now this throw caught left side. Odell Beckham Jr. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Odell Beckham. 69 yards. And the Browns have moved out in front. Well, that's a heck of a response to regain the lead after we had seen the touchdown to tie the game.
I would say what we just saw there was a great amount of poise. Because typically when teams tie the game up, it's a little bit of a, how would you say, you kind of take a step back and have to get yourself regrouped. They regrouped in a hurry, didn't they? They attacked back after they'd been tied.
And in a big way, that was a statement-long touchdown.
Return. The Falcons take over 1st and 10.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
A pickup of 24, and that's where the play began, the 24-yard line. So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. Now a desperation throw, and this is caught inside the 5. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. DK Metcalf, 52 yards. And the Falcons are an extra point away from tying the football game. The extra point, a vital one, and he gets it to go. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the 4th. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21-all the score as the kick's away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. They'll run again with Hunt. And some room to work. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Give him 14 on that one and a 1st down. Now after the run by Hunt, here's 1st and 10. Vic to throw. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And down he goes. A 3-yard pickup. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. That 1st down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. Over the middle, complete. That's Hunt.
Okay, there's 3 timeouts left, right?
Think you got to use one here, don't you?
No doubt about it. I'd use one right here.
The Falcons going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. This is Hunt on the draw play, and he'll run straight into a wall of tacklers at the line of scrimmage. It's 2nd down.
Right at the line.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10.
At the 20.
Now Michael Vick. And that will be incomplete with the clock showing 18 seconds now to go.
Incomplete.
Now we're in the situation where the quarterback's got to take full charge of his huddle. Got to totally command it, make sure all eyes are on him. All focus is locked in. Going to call multiple plays and go over different situations and scenarios to make sure everyone is on the same page.
And Vick's throw there, incomplete.
Intended for Kareem Hunt. Incomplete.
So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. This to almost certainly win the football game. And his kick here is good. And it's celebration time on that sideline as they have taken the lead in the final seconds. So it's not quite over yet, but you have to figure they pretty well got this one on ice now.
And Brandon, I'm trying to figure out how they remain so calm in these situations and then go out and execute, because I'm up here shaking like a leaf, and I wasn't the one who had to make that kick.
They look calm, but I bet if you had a heart rate monitor on them, they'd be up in the 300s right now. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. He's going to let it fly. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked up by Denzel Ward.
Today's final score.
We were on hand for a fun and entertaining game here, coming down really to that last play. Great job defensively to get the pick and seal it.
And we know that every play during a game matters. You're never sure which one's going to be one of the key ones. But at the end of the game, when you analyze it, 3, 4, 5 plays are going to be the ones you focus on. And that last play was one of them. The last shot had to take it, and they came up with the interception and sealed their victory.
So that'll do it for Charles Davis, the rest of our crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. It's a win for the Browns, and they're happy in the dog pound as we say so long from Cleveland.
but